Hi, I'm the WanderingNewbie, and it's time for more Record Keeper. Today, we have the FF8 event as the Sky Falls, which, as with a lot of FF8 events, involves the relationship between Squall and Renoa in various things along that path. Now then, up first we do have the boss rush. There's the word I was looking for, which is Fujin, Raijin, and then Mobile Type 8. Fujin Raijin, of course, being a mixture of physical and magic, but both are weak to blind and slow, so utilize that as you see fit. And then we got Mobile Type 8 with its thunder weakness, lightning weakness, so note that. Does have a fixed HP attack, so you can't really guard against that, but otherwise it's mostly physical, except for Megiddo Flame. I heard the banners for this one were pretty alright. Yeah. Anywho, here's our general party. Of course, still working with that gimmick that I came up last time. That seems to work pretty alright. Of no 5-star abilities. Just to make these early fights a little less like, look how easy it is. Pull back on that a bit. Though that said, we're bringing Lightning for Mobile Type and Bioblade for the Discipline friends. I don't know what to call them. The Discipline cronies. There we go. Zell's just damage. Irving is debuffing. Renoa also damage, but with a bit of AoE, and Selphie is healing. Hey, Strider. This would be good, Mournful Cry, if it wasn't for the fact that Mobile Type is immune to Earth. So that would be just useless in the second fight. Oh, and this is dark, not poison. Damn, another close second. Or just history truth. Vacation was pretty alright. I got to relax, not stress out for like a week. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of my roaming warriors switch to Earth stuff, so yes, that kind of makes sense. I was just thinking out loud on most of those choices. Like, I do want to show off some different breaks every now and then, though I don't want to shuffle through the list forever. Mournful Cry would have been a good choice, but unfortunately, we got a boss that's immune to Earth. I might. I'm still trying to figure out my strategies for Monday 100%. There we go. And boop. Let's just fit that to scale a little better. Right about there. That's really good. I got 1 dupe and a BSB, which was really nice. I was happy about that. The BSB I got from the Lucky Draw was Lightning's BSB 2. Which is like, good, give me more Lightning BSBs. It's gonna make Mage Fight really fun. Now we're not getting any haste here, so we're gonna go up to speed 2. Oh boy, I forgot that they cast haste on each other. See, that's a good reason to actually bring Sloga to this fight, if you're having some troubles. Because Sloga will help you, well, slow them down, give you a bit more thinking room, but also it can counteract that haste. I kind of like that. That's supposed to be a scripted dialogue for Raijin for when he hits a certain point, but that coming right after Fujin died is really good. Just like, oh, holy crap, you took out Fujin? Shit. There was a period of time way back when, those newer to the videos and the streams, when summons were the highest damage capacity you could get because they hit twice. Back when there were no physical moves that hit twice or anything like that. Your best bet was to go with summons. That's why I have a lot of 4-star summons honed up to 5 uses. Alright, this boy right here is a bit of a time trial to an extent. He's not too rough until the gloves come off. Once the gloves come off, then he starts hitting you real hard with Megiddo Flare and Kuroda. Kuroda, of course, doing uncapped damage, or just fixed damage, not uncapped, and Megiddo just being its only magic attack. Luckily, because it is Ice Week, or not Ice Week, Lightning Week, it's extremely easy to take out quickly. But, mind you, if you have the abilities for it. Things like Lightning Dive and Chain Thundaga can really put this robot away real fast. And you can see we're actually getting a nice bit of extra DPS off thanks to the instant cast. It's letting us, you know, fire out a good 40k damage real fast across the board. Squall might actually finish this. Nope, finish it with Valfor. Now, I could have brought like Quetzalcoatl or Sildra to this fight, which would be better for this because you'd be hitting weakness. The problem is then Raijin absorbs thunder, so the summon would have been useless against that fight, which is kind of the real reason to bring a summon to this boss rush. Yeah, Squall's USB has problems. Like, it's real nice if you can get it going, but for new players, it is a bit of a trap. Not much. Just the boss rush. That's all you've missed, Wazen. Alright, so second fight. Cypher. This is your bog standard Cypher fight. He comes with a variety of physical attacks and fire magic. What's it called? Bloodfest. And Zandatsu can reverse. If you use Odin on him, it's a completely unavoidable attack. If I had Odin crafted, I would actually just fire it off just to see what happens. You should be weak to Greg. Yes. Agreed. Luckily, if you have them, though, for a setup that I am mainly using to describe for newer players, they would not. But if you have a variety of fire resist accessories, you would slap them on for this fight, since Cypher deals mainly fire damage with his magic. The curse of the kind gotcha. Yes, that can make you very paranoid. Whoops. What did I just do? Whenever a gotcha game is kind to you, you can immediately feel like you're going to jail. Isn't Cypher's like the missing health one? I feel like that's his whole gimmick, is being a rude knight. But speaking of Cypher, okay, so we want to get our stuff up. I actually have to, because I'm using the no higher than 4-star gimmick on this. I actually have to bring a normal break on Squall in order to hit that. The conditions. Yeah, Cypher's USB is definitely a danger mode thing, which is such an iffy thing to mess around with in Record Keeper. Since Record Keeper is very much do not be in danger mode ever. And there's our resist at work there. We really have no magic mitigation other than magic breakdown. But thanks to our accessories, we don't take too much damage from his fire attacks. No Shoga, just magic breakdown. Hell yeah, double cast. See, not really terribly difficult. Still a little rough around the edges. But not a super rough fight. I don't know. I find Squall's USB is not outstanding. Just because, like, as you said, Spell Strike and... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's meant to be used with the BSB, which I hate it when they make a USB that is meant to be used with the BSB, because it's like, alright, so I don't have thing 2, so I'm kind of, like, shit out of luck. So, finally, we got Edea. Edea's whole thing is being wizard, though actually it's being a sorceress. Edea comes out with a lot of magic, such as Ultima, and alright, so like Ultima, Holy, Meteor, whole bunch of stuff. Well, see, Lightning USB can be chained with Thundering Twin Strike and stuff like that. Like, the fact that we don't have the 5-star ice ability yet for Spellblade is what makes it... Yeah, there you go. As you said. Can be chained with Thundering. So the big thing here is don't let Renoa die. This is actually the Edea and Renoa fight. Also, don't hit Edea with holy damage. She absorbs. So obviously we need to make one very important change to this party to keep things canon. There we go. And actually, we're going to take the Boaster off of Squall here because we don't want to double strike into Renoa. But Edea's weak to wind. So we built a bit of a wind team here. The problem is Edea is resistant to most other elements. So it's wind or bust with Edea. Also, bring a Shelga, bring your breakdowns, because Edea hits pretty hard. Especially with things like Ultima and Meteor. You don't want to really mess around with Edea. Also, try and keep your defenses up. That way you can actually take turns to heal Renoa. Because it seems like Edea drains on a free action. Hey, Father Wolf. Pretty good so far. The new gimmick of no 5-star... Ah, piss. See, that's how hard it is to keep the no 5-star gimmick going. Because as soon as I like set up for a party, I'm immediately like, yeah, this is good. This is fantastic. Yeah, these are the things I want to use. There's nothing wrong with this. No, like every fucking time. Like, oh wow, she's win weak. That's the perfect opportunity to use meltdown. It's like, yeah, it's fucking meltdown. Ah, lightning OSB is alright. It's a lightning OS. Well, it's literally a lightning OSB. But it's also a whoops. I did that button combination that brings up my my stats on my computer again. I do that all the time when I'm taking screenshots. The buttons are like right next to each other. There we go. Where's blue magic? Alright. Quist has got the shades. This is why I really like running the synergy parties, because you get the extra dialogue. But I actually like the extra dialogue half the time. Alright, time to unload. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, like, Adele drains as a free action. She does it so fast. It's so weird. I'm really curious what the AI is on that. Nice, double cast. Oh, I love bosses where I have to target. They're my favorite. Just kidding, they suck. They're the worst. Holy shit! Energy bomber? That was what I was talking about. Well, energy bomber, I believe, is actually a physical attack, so that's why that did so much damage. We don't have a lot of physical resistance for Adele. What? Oh, here comes Ultima. What with Adele being mostly a magic boss. Yeah, but magic coalescing around Adele means Ultima is coming. Alright, nice. We brought enough magic resistance. That's not too much of a problem. Boss should die this turn. Wow. Thought Edea resisted all the elements. But I guess not. Yeah, Energy Bomber, definitely one of Edea's scariest moves. But also Holy, because it's hard to reduce. Meteor, we didn't see either of those two, but they exist. So be wary. Alright. Time for the real shit. Or not, we might get the Mobius event before Astos, but I would not hold your breath. Alright. Ultimate fight in the face of giants. It's Iron Giant and Behemoth. We actually had this as an ultimate fight way back when, but this version is a little ruder because the Iron Giant counters physical attacks, the Behemoth counters white and black magic attacks. They both will cast Mighty Guard when low in health at a 5% chance, so bring a Dispel of some sort just in case. AoE is great here. But I have been told Behemoth's Meteor is extremely rude, so that's the one that you have to be very careful for. Excuse me. Alright, so the other thing is that Behemoth can cast an AoE Wind move. So your best bet for resistance accessories is Wind Resist to deal with that. Otherwise, he's got single target lightning and just non-elemental damage. Phil's been changing his shit around lately. And I kind of like it because Phil's got something different equipped like every week. Phil, you're all right. Yeah, Cruelest Azure is really gross. The weakest thing about Cruelest Azure is that you need the Hones to back it up. That's about it. But like I said, I've seen videos of Cruelest Azure Vaughn soloing bosses just because he's really strong. Like anything that can be runic, he can solo. Oh, I forgot to change the... What is this music? Okay, let's do the quick change. Oops. There we go. All right. Can't see it, but I'm like doing poses and stretching. Alright, so our aim is to take down the behemoth first, because while using black magic on the behemoth can be pretty bad-ish, that him just being able to cast Meteor whenever he wants is the real problem here. The worst case scenario is that he counters his first ice spell I use on him. Knock on wood, please don't do that. Poofa! Okay, we're good. Video games are good, actually. Might be able to kill it with this behemoth cast. Though, let's be honest here, it's probably gonna cast Mighty Guard right here. Ah! Gotcha! Gotcha with the wind resist! Bet you didn't expect that one. Alright, now the fight is easy, actually. And we didn't even encounter Mighty Guard either, so like this is such a simple version of this fight. We didn't get Meteor, we didn't get Mighty Guard. Nice and simple. Oh nice, congrats on your 1-year anniversary. What's that? Hold up. Let me reference the pictures here. That was... No. Is it selfie then? No, that was a special place. What's the Reigns of Ruin event? What was that release of? It wasn't Fujin Raijin. Sorry, you got me on this tangent now. Was that the Edea? Oh, was it Cypher? God, has Cypher only been out for a year? Feels like it was so much longer. Hold up, let's see. Let's go to the things. No, Gunblade of the Sorceress was Cypher. Hold up. Amazing Record Keeper, Reigns of Ruin. No new characters. Reigns of Ruin was his level cap 2 event. Introduction of Machinist abilities. It was Renoa's burst event. What did I call this? The fuck did I call this? Maybe I called it Renoa BSB event? Hold up, I gotta look up this shit. Sorry, this is what you've done. You did this. I got all these banners, I'm gonna figure out which one it was. What is up next? Here we go. I called it the Ruin banner. Whatever. That was a fun little aside. Anywho, up next, Ultimate Double Plus. It's 2 dinosaurs, just 2 dinosaurs. They're actually pretty vicious. They have Earthquake. They have a plethora of physical attacks, including piercing ones, and they also can hit the front row with Magma Breath, which will petrify. They resist all elements except for ice. They can be slowed. So take these things into consideration when designing your team. I have a team. Featured right here. And I'm actually replacing something here. I thought 2 healers is pretty nice for the strategy I have going, that I just realized that I can't execute because I don't have the roaming warriors I need. You know it, you love it. I have to go find roaming warriors. The best part of all streams ever. Friend code websites. Global friend codes. Wow, some of these have some huge in-realm synergy. It's gonna be real good. Holy crap! I think this is the one I want to get, though. It's okay. I mean, I got it. There we go. I move my cup around. It's almost blocking my hand. I did switch to the party. Okay. So the break strat here is both of our casters are going to self-buff and then summon the roaming warrior. Whereas everybody else is going to keep these guys from punching our faces in. Their only magic attack is Earthquake, which is an earth attack. So with resistance, you're actually pretty alright. That said, Renoa here can switch off the Inferno Bangle to that. Shuffle to get those new roaming warriors in the rotation. Come on, it's not hard to find. It's like, it's a really dank purple circle. Come on now. Hey. Hey, Liam. But we could do better than Liam. One more rotation. Next one that comes up. Yeah, see? Look at that shit. By the way, if you want to switch over to Maelstrom still, I'm probably going to use it in the Sid mission run too. I love that this fight is just 100%. Oops, I went to the training grounds too early on disc 1. Wow. Junction sleep. Man, Loon said yesterday that he might play through 8, and I really want to see that. Okay. Now. There is an element of this fight that is like, you know, I could really be building Yuna as a second healer. However, the slow actually helps ridiculously because it really cuts the number of actions that they even do in half, as opposed to, like, you know, there's that old adage of an ounce of prevention is a pound of cure. So a use of slow equals 5 of Kirja. I don't know. That joke kind of worked in my head, and then I started saying it. I'm like, this is stupid. Alright. I will say the one thing that going into this fight, the first thing that came to mind was, man, I really wish we had that, what's it called? 4-star ice summon that Japan has. That would be really nice. Too bad, trapped behind a collab. Yeah, Japan has a 4-star ice summon that is linked to Romancing Saga. So, oops. We'll never see that. Yeah, the problem with these boys is that they deal a lot of damage once they get going. Luckily, the slow can kind of keep that under wraps. Hopefully. That's the big shit right there. Their AoEs. May lose our good friend Crimbleshins here. Alright. So yeah, the problem here is I believe both our good ladies just ran out of their BSB uses. Just about, actually. Luckily, Mega Flare is still extremely strong. Well, one of these is dying. If not both. Oh, come on. Oh! Dinosaur getting angry. Oh yeah, there you go. Simple. Air quotes. And of course, you can't dance in 8, but you know you'll just have to shuffle around breakdowns and full breaks. I'd actually like to try that, and I might do that for the Sid mission. With the Command 1 on Edea, just to see if it busts them down faster. I think AoE, like 18k, might be better, because that's like, what, 36? And Command 1 hits 5 hits? Maybe it does more, but, you know, that's a very what-if scenario. Either way, for now, let's move on to the Apocalypse Plus. Edea has a rotating weakness, changing from lightning to goes lightning, fire, ice. But these are at HP thresholds, not like a barrier changing. The biggest thing is every time she changes weaknesses, she also does a dispel on the party. Though it's only a normal dispel. And the following turn, she does a sleep gut on the front row. So, you need sleep resist. That's about it. She also has a gravity, and she just throws out really beefy elemental spells. And she's also omni-resistant everything except of what she's weak to. However, I have a strategy that doesn't give a fuck. Alright, I present to you the boys and lady. Just gotta make some simple adjustments here. For my testing, I did not yet have vitality modes. I do now. So just a couple of changes. There we go. Now we're ready. So Zel's going to be power chaining into full charge for the big damage. Warrior of Light, or Blank, will be stealing power into Thief's Revenge for big damage. Rasmo will be doing debuffs, as will Newbie, but for that Dispel, for those early stupid things that the boss does, because it puts up resistances real early on. Everybody's got Sleep Resist in the front row. Meanwhile, we got Combat King to give him a bit of an extra attack, defensive resistance boost, just stacking on top of everything else. Arc Slash for an attack mag down. Shout. Sentinel, Miracle. That's the team. I tested this in the Jumpstart, and it worked really well. This is extremely a, I see you have a rotating weakness, huh? That's cool. Have fun with that. Yeah, V Prisoner was telling me about Slyo just blowing her up in Phase 1, which is that's the right use. That's the kind of use of Cloud BSB that I like. Or Cloud USB. For more of really stupid strategies that I enjoy, watch the I saw and could have pulled on the 1111 banner, but there were only 2 new items on it for me. And honestly, I didn't like my odds of actually pulling a new item. So, I did not. I didn't need to end up with a second 6-star Platinum Blade or 8-star Platinum Blade. Oh, the best part about this fight is it has my favorite favorite battle song from the hold up a second. I got a little coffee on my mouse. That's not good. This is my favorite fight song from the FF8 soundtrack because it's so rarely used. No, Kasumi, that's what I'm saying. I already have an 8-star Platinum Blade. I don't need a second one. So our chicken boy up top is just going to wait until, you know, we get all the buffs out, we get the debuffs on. Then he's going to go to town. It's the slow roll of this track. It's a fight music that actually has a really good build-up. That seems about right for Astral Crunch. Yeah, so, big thing, she is going to be hitting us like a truck. At least in this first phase. We don't have debuffs on her yet is a big thing, but she's just... She comes out the gate swinging, and really does not give you the time to get everything up. Oh, for sure. Any form of Runic is fantastic in this fight. Fortunately, I don't have Runic. Here comes the Spicy Zell. as soon as I start seeing soul breaks on people, we start going to town. Because the top two boys are really going to get some good damage going. Actually, no, we don't. I almost misstepped. We're actually slowing our roll. We're not doing anything until phase 2. There's a very important reason for this. Which should be on one of these hits. Which is why I'm kind of on standby with people. Okay. Still nothing. It should be right here. There it is. Sorry, as I stated before, I did my testing for this fight with the jump start, and I think the jump start has different HP thresholds, so... Yeah, I think for the jump... Yeah, it's 70 and 30 for this. I think the jump start is 80 and 40, so... I was expecting it earlier. Hell yeah! All the misses. That's what I need. Alright, so now everybody has an 80% boost to attack. The good shit. Because Ram's thing, thanks to his legend materia, should still be up. And here comes Chicken Boy. And the follow-up. You know, fuck it. She's gonna use Gravaja. Yeah, so that little transition right there is actually really rough. Because if not timed perfectly, she gets real mean. Yeah, the warrior, the blank can really actually do shit. All you have to do is dive him. Then he does good shit, but yeah, outside of that, he has problems. The nice thing is, with this strat, Yuna should never have to recast Shelga. We should be using Mighty G to do that both times. And yeah, okay, there's that, because I'm pretty sure that's down for me. Thank you for the follow. Oh shit! I zoned out a bit. Hell yeah. That's the good stuff right there. Oh. A quandary. It's going to take us a bit to get back to the point that we were at. But it might be best to still recast it with Tyro. She's going to do Sleep and then Gravaja. That sucks. Okay, this really sucks now. Alright, we use the instant cast on Zell to get the roaming warrior off right away. We need that. Or else we're going to start taking a lot of damage from her stuff. Oh, piss. I did that, didn't I? I attacked the same person. Well, good thing you have a move. God, what's status resist? It's fake. Doesn't work. This is gonna suck. Alright, wow. Alright, blank. Are you shitting me? Blank's going down. Blank's dead. Unless I get a double cast here. Yes! Alright, that was almost extremely bad. that really could have been really bad. Oh, can't believe I got hit by the sleep twice. Like, seriously, what does status resist? Oh yeah, any workhorse BSB just tears Edea apart. But where's the fun in that? Where's the challenge, I say? Where's the challenge, I say, as I use my team of no elemental moves? Yeah. See, if he had just gotten that Thief's Revenge off, we would have been fine. I hate it. Get him, chicken boy. Get him, Rasmo. Whoa! That was damage? Where'd you find that damage at? Alright, third time's the charm. Ooh, guess what fell off? That owned. It was like the desperate attempt of like, here comes the finishing blow and just BAM! No! Just the strong right hook of just like, fuck you, how about? Oh, that would have passed. Yeah, when Sentinel Grimoire came up, I was like, wait, I need to recast that, don't I? Fuck it, go for it. But yeah, you don't even need elemental stuff. You don't even need BSBs. She's not too hard. The biggest gimmick is the dispel stuff. Hey, Blank did his job. And he did it good. Except he slept half the fight. If you enjoy that content, you should drop a follow or a subscribe. It really helps me out. Also, you get a cool emote if you subscribe. Let's do a Sid mission. Alright, so as stated before, the party that I use sorry about that. I got a coughing fit out of nowhere. I think I need to take something to drink. Coffee doesn't really help with preventing my little fits. Fun fact, coffee actually dries out your throat. Yeah, I saw that they pushed back the FF4 event. Um, but like the other thing is we're also getting the Rebirth event, so there's a big shrug on that. I'm still gonna recommend the slow here. Fun fact, with the right equipment, you can actually get Fujin's mind pretty decently high. Like, I mean, if you want the honest answer for why we got the Torment so far away from an event, it's because we're way fucking out of sync with Japan, but they don't choose to try and fix that in any way. So they're just like, fuck it, just give them shit in order, and it's like, no, you literally can't do that. Alright, Night Hex. That's gross. That's an extremely gross, like, first day. They are kind of set for life, honestly. Okay, there's that. Crop this out. Sometimes, whenever I mute myself to burp or something, I always have to check my mic out of paranoia because I'm like, pissed. Did I forget to turn my mic on? All because of that one Dark Souls stream where I forgot to turn my mic back on. Still have to find some way to edit that. I mean, here's a fun fact, alright? There are a couple extremely sad realms, and sad in the sense of, like, we haven't gotten, like, a lot of people don't have equipment for them, and that's because they were maxed out before Dungeon Update Lucky Draws started. And that's, like, 1, 2, 4 to an extent. I think 4 was in 1 or 2 Dungeon Updates. 6 to an extent as well. 6 was only in a couple Dungeon Updates, Lucky Draw Updates. 7 wasn't in too many. 8 still getting stuff. 9 still getting stuff. 10 is. 11 was. 12 was. 13, 14. Yeah, so all those. But, like, a lot of those early ones never, like, 1 was never in a Dungeon Update Lucky Draw. Never. 2 never was either. So that's why, like, a lot of people don't have gear for those Final Fantasies. As I looked at it, and, like, most of my 10 stuff is from Lucky Draws. So it's like, oh, okay. Anywho. Oh wow, that's a lot of empty bars. Alright, so it's going to be real interesting to see how Command 1 works on this. And also to further experiment, I'm going to cast both bursts on the same boss, on the same one of them, and try and actually, you know, not keep them even. Whoops! That sucks. Well, that's a reset. Oh, don't do this. God, I hate it when Blue Sax does this. Ah, God damn it. I might have to reset Blue Stacks. It's so fickle with this shit. Sometimes it does that, and sometimes it, you know, it just works fine. Oh, that's not right. There we go. For a second their game was large. Second attempt. The bars still suck. Alright, so again, we're going to try having this go, casting everything on one guy. Hopefully this works out. Gotta do the command 2 at least once to get the magic boost. But with the couple of self mag ups and everything like that. Alright, good shit. Oh yeah, Steiner's USB is crazy. I love it. He gains an element for getting hit with an elemental attack, which is like good, perfect. That's his mechanic. That is actually his mechanic. The problem with Steiner's thing is I don't actually know how well it works in execution. For all I know, it could suck a lot. Pretty close, but we're going to be able to kill these things way faster, so this might work out in the long run. having to only deal with one dinosaur instead of both at once is going to be a big boon. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I do more damage with Command 2, but not having both of them up is... Uh-oh. Woohoo! Alright, come on, gals. Finish us off. Almost there. Oh, I should use fast ammo. Oh, I'm such a fool. I like the burst one down strategy better for that, just because, yeah, not taking attacks from both of them is actually really nice. I'm trying to figure this out. Is that Chrono? Oh, it's... Yeah, is that Chrono? Chrono Trigger Chrono? Okay, yeah. It's such a weird angle. Alright, alright, we just need to burn a tiny bit of stamina, and then, we'll do the jump start, which is gonna be hilarious, by the way. I've already run this entire jump start once. It's real good. Do the needful. Sacrifice one mithril to the stream. Alright, I get to finish off my coffee. Zombie King was such a terrible multiplayer fight. I hate it. It's so awful. It's seriously like one of the worst things they've ever done. And I don't think I'm exaggerating. When you say, I wish they made a fight that I could fight with any team, but you literally can't do that. You literally cannot fight him with any team, because if you don't have, like, these specific things, you just lose the fight immediately. I'd rather have, like, the boss only weak to poison than fight the Tomberry King again. I may be biased because I have 2 poison bursts. Titan is... It's weird when, for their raid mechanic stuff, when they bring in the raid boss, it actually works really well, because raid mechanics, as it turns out, works for a raid. Oh, but I just actually want to check something real fast. For me. Yeah. Okay, good. Alright, the good vitality modes for Edea, Apocalypse Plus. Same fight, just different thresholds. Time to bring in the team, the cleanup crew. It's pretty much going to be the same fight, except way faster. So here we go. Well, except I do still need to find a... Hey, there we go. If anything is ever fire, ice, holy, or lightning weak in any way, you will probably see me bring Delita to the jumpstart. Just, I can just shit out damage for free? Cool, thanks. Got it. Also, it was briefly mentioned, but I was trying to stay on target for the video, but I do want to call this out too, because I'm seeing some good praise for the FF8 soundtrack in chat, and hell yeah, it's all good. You guys have the right opinions. FF8 might be the best Final Fantasy soundtrack, which is fucked up that it's to the worst, like, either the worst or second worst Final Fantasy. It's kind of caught in between, is it this one or is it 2? Like, some have not aged well, but they're not as confusing as 8 and 2. They're not, has problems as 8 and 2. Yeah, no, don't worry. I loved 8 too when I was a kid. And I grew up and I realized it has problems. Oh, hey Strider. We're about to do the jump start, so you came in for the good shit. Also, fuck yeah! Welcome to the proper ATB bars for a jump start finally. Alright, no. Oh, right. I decided to go the way fucked up route. God, Xenogears. What a smart game. In like all the wrong ways. Like, I feel like that statement right there needs to get like the footnote of note. Xenogears is not a smart game in any way. God, ease bag. We're slow rolling right now to the eventual conclusion of this fight. Give me a hot minute, I'll just do this. There you go. Whoop, nope, this one. Alright, now for the good shit. The fight may have just gotten real, and here I am, without a full ATB. Oh. So you're on fire right now. Alright, time for this fight to get extremely real. Now, I've never, I think, pulled this off properly. Cool, she keeps Summon Strike. That's real nice. Delicious. Edea yelling, just please stop it. Never. I will never stop. I will never log off. That's fine, his job is done. Wow. She's still alive. Go figure. Walk the plank is an attack defense down that is instant. That's why it's so good. It's also just really good damage for a BSB. Like, BSBs generally don't have really high damage intros. Walk the plank is really good, oddly enough. Yeah, and there you go. It's instant cast. That's the other big thing. I don't know if I think I said that. Yeah, that was stupid. That was real dumb. It's alright. I love that. Ugh. Hey, I want to bully a cactar real quick before I do my banner stuff. I feel like bullying a cactar. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, the attack defense does conflict with more stuff, but I just really love... It's like really good for attack-based fights. I actually have enough 99s that we are now scrolling off screen. No. I will never back off this cactus. No, wait, that's not the right move. Where is it? I own that move. I own that stupid move. There it is. Yo, just wait until I put up the Tomberry video. Some of you who follow me on Twitter may already be a little knowledgeable, but let's just say the Tomberry video is extremely good. It's an extremely good and extremely smart video. I was really tired last night after doing that and a couple of other things, so I did not have a chance to edit it, but I'll probably edit it immediately after this stream. Turn Final Fantasy Record Keeper into a clicker game when you summon Shiva. Is that what Tiny B Fuck Yeah was about? Yes! That's exactly what Tiny B Fuck Yeah was about. One more. Yeah, you know, we can roll with 3 while other people get ready. It's fine. Okay. Kite's coming. Crumb, don't lie. You loved every moment of that fight. Kite, get yourself ready. You can jump in on the 120, because we'll probably need more people for that anyway. Just because I want to keep this moving along. It's not like this is going to take long. In hindsight, I should have like thrown in a let's roll stamp. Just like, hey, we're going. But yeah, there you go. I mean, he can be slowed? Wow. Destroyed. I haven't actually seen the animation for that. It's really good. Thank God. This game's alright. Yeah, I love that all the chain breaks. Like, there is not a non-OSB that hits more than 11 times, just so that they're like, all right, so this never hits more than than an OSB. We can't have these things hit more than OSBs. That would be really bad. We have to make sure we don't do that. And then they gave Kane and Garland a ones that hit 22 times. Like somebody down the line just forgot. Yeah, V Prisoners got it. Oh, yep, up. Give me a moment to think. Oh. No. I didn't mean to do that. Hopefully I didn't actually do that. Oh, there you are. I'll give you all another 30 seconds. We should be good with just this group, though. I don't foresee too much trouble. But yeah, I'll give it another 30 seconds. See if anybody else hops in. Yeah, no, I did the same. That's why I have 4 fucking FF2 bursts. How did that happen? Hey, there's Father. All right. Let's get to move on. Well, the hilarious thing is, I've pulled on like so much stuff that could give 2 gear, and I still don't have a Medica. Like, Minwoo's just sitting there really sad. And Minwu's like, I could use it. I could use some equipment, and my game's just like, no, Minwu doesn't get anything. There should just be a bunch of breaks going off all at once. Holy shit, yeah, that probably is destroying the bitrate. You know, actually holding up surprisingly okay. Strider, are you using her default? Also, for those of you watching on YouTube, go back on that Titus break real quick. There is a moment where you can actually see Titus's reflection in the orb. Yeah, I think we have to do that. Next time, we have to build around a chain. You alright there, Strider? Let's just focus on the stream. Yeah, I like the animation on Emperors too. It's really good. Just here's the vortex. All right, let's look at some banners, even though these go away in like a day. Because I haven't pulled yet. All right. First up, Brutal Blast. It's Ice Brand, a weapon that doesn't exist and looks real bad. Brutal Blast is a USB, 9 physical ice hits, reduce the delay of the user's actions for 2 turns, and enter Seed Mode. Does that have more on that? Seed Mode causes every second Spellblade to counter with Shattering Finish, which is a 4-hit ice non-elemental to all targets. It's okay. The problem is... I just gotta make sure I read this right. Sorry. Yeah, so it's any Spellblade synergizes with this. This is built to be used with his BSB too, but it, like, EX modes only last 15 seconds. So you're gonna get 1 hit of that extra mode off, probably. Like, it's really bad. It's really not great. That said, against an ice enemy, it's going to do a lot of work, especially for like bosses. In this event, in particular, it'll do a ton of work, which is pretty nice. But it just doesn't have a lot of versatility outside of, say, an ice weakness boss. You're not going to get too much work out of it, which is really not too nice, especially compared to some other USBs. Speaking of which, so the how do you say? I always forget how you say this. It's Almsey, Almsey. Anyway, the Flame Tongue is deal 7 physical ice fire attacks to one target and temporarily infuse the caster with dark. Restore a very large amount of HP to the caster. Deal more damage the less HP you have. So, what you do with this is you let him get weak, and then you fire this off. And it'll do a ton of damage on that hit, and then restore him. Like, I think it's like at 70% of his HP. Yeah, so a great thing to note about this, as V Prisoner points out, is there's no damage for him being at max, or no penalty for him being at high health. It's just a difference of like good damage to ridiculous damage. So still really nice, and still really good to use if he gets really low in health. That alone is it's really really good that way. Speaking of which, here's Steely Blade. We talked about this last time this came up on a banner, but it is 8 physical hits, infused with ice. Command 1 is a junction move, stacks 3 times. Command 2 does more damage based on how many junctions you've done. Yeah, the number of hits, power, and critical strike chance increases with junction level. So you're intended to do Command 1 3 times and then Command 2 each burst. Command 2 can double cast, but the second cast doesn't have the... It'll be a weaker version. Again, this is meant... His USB is meant to synergize with this, and it does really well. But, yeah, outside of that, that's problems. But this break is really good. It can really get some ridiculous damage going with this. Sorceress Knight, which I love how so many of Cypher's weapons is just, it's Squall's weapon, but mine. Sorceress Knight is, I think this is just your standard tank burst. Raise defense a large amount, taunt magic, and, oh, just black magic. Just black magic physicals, no white magic. Oh, right, that's what this is. It gives him a reflect barrier on the command 1. Lower the user's defense a large amount. Defense and resistance a large amount, but create a barrier that reflects damage. So it's danger mode. He specifically danger modes himself to reflect damage. And then command 2 can heal him. It's very interesting, and I like it. I think it's a good what the fuck gimmick break. And honestly, you're still taunting, so that still gets that work done. Oh hey, hail to the queen. And a random poison intro with in poison, or in bio. It's just easier to say that. I don't think this has any boosts on it. I think it's just in bios. Yep, that's it. So with the in bio, you get a command 2. That is AoE 2-hit poison. Command 1 that is 4-hit single target poison. The command 2 has a bargain on it, a magic bargain. And command 1 has poison, blind, silence, and confuse. So real nice, real good. It's good for whenever something is weak or not immune to poison. All in all, it's a good burst. Slavering? Hold up. Slavering Fangs. That's a fucking word. Give me a second here.
Slaver.
Slaver. Slavering Fangs. That was probably really loud, I'm sorry. But yes, Slaver. Slavering Fang. While being a good piece of armor, fantastic, good boosts to stats. And like the lack of the defensive boosts, but that's generally what you get with gauntlets. Begin the battle infused with ice, which synergizes really well with a lot of his bursts, but only with his bursts. This is a really bit of a trap legend materia for new players because the only Spellblade right now that does ice damage is Snow Spell. Eventually we get an AoE 5-star and this becomes a bit better, but oops. For now this is a bit of a trap and I don't really like this one too much. Relentless Assassin I'm completely unfamiliar with. A small boost to dark damage, which is nice. Increase user's attack by monitoring amount proportional to the number of attacks they've taken. That's great for a knight. That's absolutely fantastic. Synergizes really well with his burst. And is just super good overall. Like, I really don't have anything bad to say about this. There's no negative aspect to this. No, Kasumi, that's what I'm saying. The Slavering Fangs is built to work with his burst, with his breaks. Because all of his breaks after a point are ice-based, but it just it doesn't synergize well with anything else. Vega is, again, I feel like I say this every time, but it's pretty good because it's a nice Imperial. Unfortunately, it's on Laguna. Thankfully, Laguna got the shooter upgrade, so he's a little better than he was before. He's not completely a, like, nothing character, but it's still Laguna. He still can't go into any or any nightmare dungeons. But that said, 7 hits, AoE with Ice Imperil, still really nice. Death Cut by Committee is Dark Lightning and Wind damage, so many elements, with temporarily lower the user's defense monitor amount and raise. So it's a 30% attack mag boost for the entire party at the loss of defense on the caster. That's pretty good, and kind of fits into Cypher's whole like weird damage tank meta that he has. Honestly, the attack mag boost is good on its own, and the damage that comes with this as well is really, really nice. Not to mention that, hey, look, a small attack, small dark boost. Very nice. Oh, hey, Mighty Guard. Shell Haste, Major Regen, extremely good. Dream Stage, also very good. Medica with a Magic Blink. Super nice. Really like that one too. Overall, this is an extremely strong banner. I think the weakest item on this actually is Ice Brand. It's like a combination Ice Brand and Lion Gloves. Like, anything for Squall on this banner kind of sucks outside of the BSB. The BSB is fantastic, but like all the other Squall items are kind of not great. I really don't like the Ice Brand because I think its gimmick is really not too good. And Lion Gloves only work if you have something to go off of it with. Other than that, this is an extremely strong banner. Damn. Wait. Finally, Warrior Sword? Damn. Yeah, that's it. The Ice Brand leans way too heavily on having BSB2. And that's its downfall. Alright. Banner 2. How did I get 3 gems? There was a glitch, like, way, like, almost 2 years ago, where they released a banner with the Japanese prices, because, like, you know, the yen and everything like that. So things went for 93 gems instead of 100, and I pulled once on that just to fuck up my gems. Actually, it was a dollar draw. Oh, don't worry, I always expect to get the item that I talk the most shit about every time I do these. Anyway. The Conformer is Shiva, which for some reason it's like FF5 Shiva. It's weird. It's an Ice Chain. There you go. Reduce the delay of all actions for all your allies, and start an Ice Chain. Ice is a pretty common element, so it's very nice. What are you storing up Mithrils for? Generally, fests. I store up Mithrils for fests and rare banners, like the The FF15 banner is coming up, so I'll probably pull on that. But yeah, this is a really nice chain. Ice is a pretty common element, so you can play off of it pretty well. Also, summon magic damage is nothing to shake a stick at. Into the Storm for Fujin. It is an OSB, but it is magic. It has a higher multiplier if the thing is weak to wind. And it's also wind non-elemental, so it has that nice little part to it too. Just a moment. All in all, this is a really nice break. And, yeah, no. For an OSB, I kind of like this. Strider, yeah, it's bad that Zack's chain doesn't do any damage, but at the same time, Zack does ridiculous stat boosts, so that's why it does no damage. Like, I think he does 50% attack boost and 50% crit damage boost. So that's why he does no damage. Like, chains always have something to trade off, so like, they'll either do 11 hits and something, 22 hits and nothing, or a bunch of stuff and no hits. But yeah, no. Zack's is probably like one of the better ones. Anywho, Crystal Crossed. I think this is new actually. Angel Wing Ice Shards. So it's an entrance of 8 magic ice moves. AoE, infuse the user with ice. Command 2 is temporarily lower the magic of one target a large amount and increase the caster's magic by a moderate amount. This is kind of weird in a weird, like... Alright, so this is not too great in a weird way, alright? It's not a bargain. So it doesn't stack with a pure magic boost. So in the sense of like in the ultimate double plus, when I cast Faith on her and then stacked it with Edea's, that stacks because Faith is just the mag and Edea's is a bargain boost. Since this is just a mag boost, it doesn't actually stack with Faith. It's less of a problem nowadays because we have combo buffs out the ass, but for somebody who's using it, who's newer and doesn't have combo boosts, it's not fantastic. But yes, the command 1 is 4 magic ice, more damage the higher magic is. This actually deals a ridiculous amount of damage on the command 1. 1 second. The problem is, I'm going to reference this again. Let's look at I don't know. This is probably alright. In fact, if the command 1 is hitting max damage on each of those, that's generally better than most single target bursts. So this is probably pretty good. It's just that weird stacking thing that is weird. All in all, I think this is a pretty good burst because it's still in ice, it still does ice damage, and that magic breakdown on it is real good. There's just things that going into this you have to be aware of, that it is way different than a lot of other mage bursts because of the weird things that it does. Still, really nice, all things considered. Yeah, that you know, I just noticed that too. Command 2 is a witch command. That's real weird. Anywho. Oh hey, look, it's Metsu. Metsu's really nice. It's instant AoE, magic wind, with a mag resistance down. On top of that, Hakai is a wind attack to one target, lower their resistance even further, and Shizu is 4 wind hits with reduced casting time. This can do a lot of wind damage real fast, mainly because it has that nice resistance reducer on 2 things that stacks, and also is ridiculously good against a magic boss where you can get that mag down. They don't in wind, that's right, but still, everything else about this is really nice. Yeah, it's black magic with ninja speed. It's a real good burst, is what I'm getting at. Oh, hey, Maelstrom. Speaking of the devil, we saw this in the Ult Double Plus a lot, but let's just go over it one more time. 8, Ice Dark, Infuse with Ice, Command 2, Ice Dark, and it's a bargain for magic. And Glamour Vice is 3 to 6 hits, mattering on your magic. Pretty good, great for ice weak bosses, and you know, just in case, it's also pretty good for dark weak. Defier of Fate. Increase magic proportional to the number of black magic attacks used. With a minor ice resist on the armor. It's pretty good. And honestly, yeah, they're just good armbands overall. The Legend Materia itself is really good for long fights. You'll get that boost up there pretty fast. Fujin Bracer. Raging Winds is just an in-wind at the start of the fight. Very good if you have any of her breaks. Otherwise, there's Wind Ninja Magic. This is another one of the situations of, like, they've really built this around having any of the other characters' breaks, because otherwise it's like there's Ninja Magic and there is Meltdown, and that's about it. That said, yeah, it is a 50% boost on Ninja Magic, which pierces resistance, so, hey. That's okay. Also, minor wind resist if you want that, and it's also, once again, a bracer. Hey, Red Eye. Yep, back from vacation. Angelo Strike. 5 Magic Earth and Infuse Earth. So this is just really a upgrade of Brothers, which I think was like 2 or 3 hits and in Earth. This one's 5 hits and in Earth with small boost to Earth damage. It's very nice. It's good. It synergizes with her various early, like her other BSB and stuff like that. Strider, the reason why we haven't gotten Arrow, Aroga, and Erosia yet is because they're trying to implement blue magic, but they don't know why or how. Zan is another in-wind for Fujin with a wind booster and everything on it. It's very good. It synergizes really well with Fujin's BSB and a couple of abilities that she can use. Aura's fantastic. It's instant last stand with major regen. Hey, are you having trouble with Tomberries? Find yourself an Aura. Also small boost to lightning damage. Just, you know, if you need that too. And Sorceress Gown is 5 hits and Imperiled Dark. Just one of those many Imperiled Darks out there. Pretty good. Stands pretty okay because Edea can use a lot of darkness stuff. And sets up for other stuff like her BSB. Overall, this banner is pretty okay as well. There's not really a stinker on this. I guess out of the BSBs, Angel Wind Crystal Shards is the weirdest, but it's still really good. And Fujin Bracers are a little weak because if you don't have any of her breaks, you don't get the the biggest out of this, but you can still synergize pretty well with it. And then everything else is pretty good. Let's see how this goes down for me, though. Damn. Damn. One of these days. Oh, I got an armor, too. Bleh. I don't think I can combo any of that stuff. Oh, right, that's the other thing I got from the lucky draw. I got another spear. I didn't mention that, but yeah, I have dupe spear now. The good dupe spear. What's my streak? Oh, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since I got a dollar draw. What was the last one? It was a 10. I want to say it was a 10 event, and it was a dupe Kamari spear. In fact, I don't think I've pulled a new break on stream ever. I think every time I've pulled something, it's been a dupe. So, yeah, pulling it on stream hasn't been... Or dollar draws on stream haven't been too strong for me, but, you know, we'll get there eventually. For now, I think I'm going to sign off. So that was it for the FF8 event. Wasn't too rough. FF7 is next. In fact, that will be tomorrow in both respects, both on YouTube and on Twitch. So, I'll see you then.